Well, the joke's going to be on all of you that don't believe it when the Russians and Chinese march off to camp, because they're coming. America's going to pay for her sins. Russian Navy conducts major maneuvers near Alaska. And yes, I'm upset this morning because everybody thinks this is just a game, a big joke. Well, my pastor said and my teacher said and blah, blah, blah. I don't care what they said. This is what's happening. This is what's real. And you guys better wake up. You better be prayed up and you better be prepped up because it's coming and it's coming faster than anyone thinks.
I said a war is about to break out. This is what I said to everybody. A war is about to break out. Russia and China are about to attack us. I'll repeat that. I said a war is about to break out. Russia and China are about to attack us. You need to go hide and run for safety. I saw many black water submarines, okay? They were just parked. Very high tech.
What I see is there's this moment when suddenly, simultaneously, all these submarines emerge off the east coast of the United States, and nearly simultaneously, practically within the same minute, missiles launch up. They go vertical for a short while, then they kind of fall sideways, burners come on, and they rocket toward land, and then I just see mushroom clouds emerge all over the east coast of the United States.
Russia had been the one that attacked first. Missiles were being launched from Russia, and then China attacked. I had a knowing that both nations were in on it. In China, there were missiles already set up, and they were being launched from there. There were so many missiles that were coming towards the USA, too many even to count. I then started to draw on a piece of paper where the missiles were, and what direction they were being launched from. The lines from the missiles I drew were so many coming out to the US. And I also had a knowing that there was something else. A secret area where they had missiles and bombs, and it was a stealth operation. That's the word that kept playing in my mind. This is a stealth operation.
It's missiles coming towards America, man, and I've been trying to tell my family. I've been trying to tell them so much. That God had showed me 3 times, 3 different times, and one dream I was walking. Walking past some apartments, and I looked up and I could see big green planes and gray planes, but they had Russian flags on the side of them, and then there was one plane that had China flags, and I seen the men jumping out of the planes like thousands of parachutes, and the missiles hitting, and then people just running.
Then I saw the war begin. Then I saw the Philippines warring China. They war in China. Then I saw Philippines civilians were killed and captured by China. Then I saw there's one guy, a sniper, like sniping on the building. Then I saw there's tanks. Then I saw there's killing. Then I saw there's like some people like try to survive. Then I saw the Americans too are warring with China. I saw American civilians were get killed. Then I saw the people were getting killed by Chinese, and Chinese forces were taking them to jail, and then making them slaves.
I saw this nation, this country that I do not want to speak the name because of censorship. So please read the screen. RUSSIA, and I saw that warring against USA. There's going to be a war. God showed me that several times, that also CHINA is going to make war with USA, and nobody's going to stop that. That is going to be fulfilled.
China was preparing to go to war with USA in my dream. And I'm talking about they were ready. I mean, the technology and everything that I saw in this dream was out of hand. And they were like preparing, and I realized that it was winter time.
I was in the front yard and I'm looking out across the road and out into the air, and all of a sudden a big warplane started flying by, and I would say about half a kilometer away, out in the middle, going over the middle of the field. And as I'm watching, all of a sudden I seen people jumping out like parachuters, one after another, about 20 or 30 guys in a row jumping out parachuting. And I don't know, anybody else gets dreams from the Lord, sometimes he'll show you one thing, it's far away, and then he can like zoom up for you, so all of a sudden I'm 50 feet away and I can see these were little Chinese soldiers. I could see them coming down on their parachutes, little Chinese soldiers. And it was pretty cool to see. So they're all coming down to the ground, floating down, and I'm watching this. And they're landing in the field and they're running over to the highway, and they're kind of going down, hiding in the ditch. And then I turn to the right and I look over down the highway, which is about a quarter mile away from my parents' house. And coming down the highway, all of a sudden I see an army convoy coming with about 5 or 6 different trucks and Humvees and whatever other vehicles coming down from the other direction. And the same thing, it was quite a ways away, and all of a sudden the Lord zooms me up as if I'm 100 feet right in front of the convoy. And the one truck had about 4 or 5 guys standing up in the back of it, and they were Russian soldiers.
Well, the joke's going to be on all of you that don't believe it when the Russians and Chinese march out to camp, because they're coming. America's going to pay for her sins, for her sins, for her sins.